Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Ace and I got more TF2 commentary. Playing as a sniper on Gorge, and I'm using the Hitman's Heatmaker SMG and of course the Shaha. Anyway, this was recorded on the Reddit Europe server fairly early this morning. I'm talking 5 or 6 AM. That's European time, of course. And if you were playing by any chance this early on this server, then you may be able to see yourself. But it was actually quite crowded, which is always surprising to see at that time for the Reddit Europe server because, well, it's the Europe server and sane people, they sleep at that time, I think. I don't know. Anyway, it didn't seem to be the case this day, and before we go into the commentary itself, I'd like to point out that this is just a regular TF2 video. We are back to regular TF2 videos, because my last couple of videos were of course about the promo items, and they actually were fairly well received, besides some heated debates on certain weapons. Nonetheless, it actually got me some decent amount of subscribers, so welcome guys if you see this video and you just recently subscribed. And also some decent amount of views, so it was well received. Unfortunately, I did not get the exclusive. I had my videos done, I was uploading them, but then YouTube basically told me I couldn't do it. Like, I'm genuinely convinced that there is somebody at YouTube that prevents people from sometimes getting the exclusive when other people are trying to do the exact same thing. Like, before well-known TF2 commentators had uploaded their stuff, I could not upload my stuff and get it through the reviewing system of YouTube. But after they uploaded it, I suddenly could do it. It always happens like that, and it only rarely happens that I get when I get it through it, which is always slightly annoying, especially when I have the exclusive and I stayed up all night, you know, recording, commentating, editing and such, and then you know where I'm going with this. It's just slightly unfortunate. I am currently doing a little bit more in-depth research about networks as well, so perhaps I'm a bit lucky when it comes, well, when it comes soon, I suppose. I'm actually going to hit 3,000 subscribers, I hope, this weekend. So that's going to be awesome as well, because it kind of shows that I'm still doing alright, and that is just kind of awesome, I think. Anyway, we have been digressing for quite some time, so let's just go back to the Hitman's Heatmaker for a bit, because something has been annoying me with this weapon. Like, I find myself in a position where my focus is going, my focus is up, and I have that benefit from this weapon, that I don't want to shoot the weapon. It's really weird. Like, the Hitman's Heatmaker is basically a straight upgrade. Damage-wise and awesomeness-wise, if that's even a factor, if you can call it that. Because you shoot people's heads clean off, that's kind of awesome. But also the damage, because once you get your focus, you basically generate your charge a lot faster. It charges up a lot quicker. You can definitely tell, even if you quickscope, that you start doing a lot more damage. And it's just that tracer rifles put you at such a big disadvantage that I instinctively don't want to shoot it. Just like the Makina with the constant tracer rifles, the Hitman's Heatmaker also only has tracer rifles when it is focused, right? And I just don't want to shoot it. And perhaps it's my playstyle that once I get a good position, or I have a couple of good positions, I just keep running between those, and I don't want to give my position away, because if I directly give that away when I have my focus, they know where I'm at, and I can't really take a cheap shot or two before I change my position to make them a little bit more confused to where I am. And I still think that, at least I don't think it's worth it, let me put it that way. I personally do not think it's worth it to sacrifice your ability to stay hidden for just a bit longer, or getting those tracer rifles for just a small amount of additional damage, because you charge up a little bit faster. I think the element of surprise is a lot more powerful when it comes to that, basically. And also, the heavies on this map, they just spin up. It's a breast beast heavy, and if you see a breast beast heavy, you need to shoot its head. You just need to do it. It's like an open invitation to shoot his head off. I just can't put it otherwise. You just have to do it. Unfortunately, at this stage, especially in these hallways, you always find that once you're here, you are pretty much screwed until you get into a good position, either on the high ground or the low ground. Nonetheless, I do get some nice headshots, and I always wonder why people with rockets, like the soldiers of course, shoot at pyros in a hallway in a straight line, where they can only shoot a straight line. I never really understood that. because as you already saw, they will reflect those rockets. It doesn't take an incredibly amount of skill to reflect such a rocket with relative ease. It just doesn't. And it always ends up getting people killed or getting other people damaged, which is always unfortunate. Nonetheless, another brass beast heavy here, and I'm just charging up my shot. I'm just waiting for it to get off, and you know, you just shoot his head clean off, no problem whatsoever. That's why I love charging up sometimes. Mess up my shot, it do get saved because of my team members, which is always kind of neat, you know, teamwork, because this is Team Fortress 2. And this video is about to come to an end. We are making our final push, if you like. So, before I go, I like to point out that I've introduced a new game to the channel, basically, as a test. It's Awesomnauts, and a lot of you guys should know what Awesomnauts is, and if not, there should be a link at the end of this video in the annotation box under Awesomnauts. So click it. It's a 2D MOBA, basically League of Legends 2D, sort of. That's the vibe I get from it. So make sure to check it out. Perhaps you like the videos, otherwise you don't. And I will catch you guys next time. Take care.